Alright, so I'm back at it again. So, thank you for coming back for another reading of the Overthinking Cure by Nick Trenton. So, let's just start. Changing your world, one cognitive distortion at a time. Once you get the hang of looking under the hood, cognitively speaking, you may be surprised at just what is lurking there outside your conscious awareness. Your head is bursting with personal myths and narratives, mental schemas, beliefs, assumptions, expectations, and yes, completely weird and irrational thought patterns. Learning to question and rewrite the building blocks of your inner world can lead to a deep feeling of calm contentment and confidence. It's a wonderful realization that the way you think can be changed. If you practice this in earnest, though, you'll see that it goes deeper than just saying the right words or intellectually grasping what is rational and irrational. It takes courage and honesty to really look and see what your inner world is made of. In this spirit, let's look more closely at some common negative thought patterns, the way they may appear in your thinking. These are called cognitive distortions. Again, the goal is not to play gotcha with our unconscious minds, but rather to curiously become aware and then challenge ourselves to open up to better alternatives. Chances are you recognize all of the following: magnification, putting all your focus on one aspect or idea, blowing it out of proportion. Example: if I don't get the right shoes for my wedding outfit, the entire day is going to be ruined, and I might as well throw my whole marriage out of the window. Yeah, no, that is pretty common. I think I have that kind of attitude worse before, and I still have it from time to time. And fortunately, I catch myself sometimes, and you know, try to refrain my thoughts and just think of better alternatives and not blowing things out of proportion because things aren't perfect or things aren't going the way that I wanted them to. Yeah. So the next one, overgeneralization, falsely applying one conclusion to other cases in which it doesn't apply. Example: in 1992, my girlfriend dumped me for earning less than her. And that's how I know that all women are materialistic gold diggers. Yeah. Just because it happened before doesn't mean it's gonna happen to you again in a different situation, or in a similar situation. Not not all people are like that, and not all scenarios are like what happened to you before. I know it is kind of traumatic. It's hard to to not put high fences up for your defense, you know. However, you need to learn how to trust not just people, but trust yourself that you're gonna be okay after this. Whatever happens, you're gonna be okay. So, next one, black and white thinking, lacking shades of nuance in favor of cut and dry, oversimplified interpretations. Example: he didn't laugh at my joke, so he probably hates my guts. So yeah, he didn't laugh at my joke, so he probably hates my guts. I think this is common with kids and people who are still not mature enough to to accept that, you know, people just have different opinions. People just like things that you don't like and hate things that you like, you know. Just it's just how humans work, you know, and we just gotta accept it and, you know, understand and learn that these won't really affect your life that much. All right. So catastrophizing, focusing on the worst outcome as the most likely, like the Murphy's Law, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, example. They're taking a long time to get my test results back to me. I bet I have some rare viral infection that's going to kill me. I think catastrophizing, yeah, of course, it's overthinking, and some people might just say it's preparing for the worst, but they forgot to hope for the best. You know, yeah, you prepare for the worst, but you should also hope for the best. You're not just you're not, you shouldn't be that paranoid that you just prepare for the worst every time, and to the point that you can't even enjoy the moment. You can't enjoy your life. You can't even move forward with decisions because you're paralyzed with always being prepared for the worst case scenario that probably won't even happen. So yeah, there are many other cognitive distortions, but they all act in the same way. They filter and distort reality and narrow our field of perception. When you practice being more aware, you may notice yourself returning to one or more of these biases again and again. Okay, I think we're gonna stop here for now. Yeah, we're gonna move on to the next sub chapter of the book, next episode, and I hope you guys are still there. Uh, Work has been busy, and uh, things in the house is are also getting busier. So I just I just really want to make this as a habit of mine because I love making videos like this, and you know, even if I'm struggling, I'm still gonna try and still gonna find a way to do the things that I love while working, while being there for my family. You know, so there are people out there who are also struggling. You know, just keep moving forward and rest a little bit from time to time. You need it and you deserve it. You also earned it. So yeah, the that's it. Bye.
Please, I'm begging you.